Yes, people, what's the crap? You're very welcome to Belfast Man United Therapy. I'm going to give you all a quick brief 2-minute rundown on the latest news. The reason I'm going to go with this particular news is because it was confirmed by the BBC, and that's why I'll run with it. If it was the Daily Star or the Sun, no, it's just rumours. BBC Sport, trust me, they're a good source. Apparently, any of us are up for listening to offers for any of our players, for most of the players in the squad, which I think is a good thing. Most of our players are dead wood. We need an absolute clear out. It's been called a fire sale, and obviously in Belfast we can remember things like bomb sales and stuff, but we'll say nothing about that because someone might get offended, as usual. The good news is that this is only for the players who are deadwood. There's no chance he's going to listen to offers for like Hoyland or Garnacho or Mainu or Ahmad. In this summer, this particular summer coming up, 2024, contracts are for Martial, Tom Heaton. I got the list here in front of me. Oh yes, Varane and Evans, so they'll go. I think Evans is going to go back to Leicester, and I don't mind them going. I still think our club should be aiming higher than buying players at the end of their career. I'm sure you all agree, and I can tell you for a fact that Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I'm sure, feels the same thing. The problem with the whole fire sale thing is we pay, under Ed Woodward, we paid so much money and give such long contracts to players that we're kind of stuck with them that they actually won't leave. And because they won't get the same amount of money, and if they do, it'll be Manchester United who are actually going to kind of pay them up and just send them off. I'm still up for this personally. What do you guys think? I wouldn't mind. We need to get players out of that squad for good. We can't have them hanging around. Lindelof, we can't have him hanging around. People like Lindelof, and again, I'll go to my list here. We've got like, oh yes, players like even Malacia and Casemiro. Would you really keep them? Casemiro, his heart's not in it. Casemiro's contract expires in 2026, which is ridiculous. We need to sell him and let him go. He's been an unbelievable player. He did great for us in his first season, but his heart's not in it anymore. He needs to go. So many players that are just hanging around collecting easy money. In terms of contracts, I'm going to quickly give you like a quick rundown of the next few years, whose contract's up and who I think we'll get rid of. Again, let me know what you guys think too. I'd get rid of them all, apart from the really younger ones and a few. I would keep. Obviously, I'd keep people like. I'd even keep Shaw probably just as backup. I'd keep Maguire as backup. I'd keep McTominay. I'd keep my Wan-Bissaka. Would I keep? Well, we'll see. So in terms of years, the contract for 2024, as we all know, is Martial, Tom Heaton, Varane and Evans. They're gone, as we know. Right? 2025, the contract's up are Maguire, Lindelof, Kamwala, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay and Amad Diallo. Now, Amad Diallo's not going to be sold. We're going to keep McTominay, and I would definitely keep McTominay, even though he doesn't get the greatest of press. I do still like the guy. He gives everything, and in my opinion, I think we could play him up front sometimes as opposed to playing him in the middle. Lindelof can fuck right off back to wherever he came from in Sweden, and Kimbala, he won't be sold either because he's been pretty impressive in the few games we've seen. But as like every fucking defender at our club, he's been injured, and the medical department don't want to help. I mean, who actually is running that medical department at United? Seriously, how can everyone get injured? I got in trouble for saying, as a joke, as always, you get in trouble. Did Harold Shipman run the place? But that was just as a joke. I was trying to make the point that there must be somebody sabotaging things. Now, in terms of 2026, yes, alright, Malacio, Casemiro. 2027, we have Shaw's contract up, Mainu and Anthony. Obviously, we want to keep Mainu. I would keep Shaw's back up for the time being. And Anthony, I would keep him because, one, we're not going to sell him. We're not going to get any kind of money for him. And two, he does track back. He does track back. And in the future video, I'm going to give you my opinion on how he can be a good player for us. I think he's not been used properly. just my opinion. I don't want to hear your opinions. I want to build this channel for everybody who's United fan in Belfast and surrounding areas, but we need to kind of go through this squad and get rid of them out of them. Who's next? Dallo in 2028. Mason Mount. I mean, how many games he played for us? About 8. I would obviously, so we have to keep him. Dallo's been in my opinion, Dallo's probably been our player of the season, even ahead of Garnacho. I think Garnacho's been very good, but he's been very wasteful. But he's a kid, and again, the pressure on people like Garnacho at that age and Hoyland. I'll stick up for Hoyland all the way till the end of next season, because I don't think he gets the chances, and I think that's because of Ten Hag's tactics. Who's next up? Oh yeah, well, Rashford. How could I forget Rashford? Rashford's contract's also up in 28. He's not going to get sold, or he's not going to move either. He's too afraid. Garnacho and Rasmus, yes. This is all a good thing for Erik Ten Hag, and for myself personally, as a Manchester United fan who kind of is done with a manager, if it's big if, we could actually clear this squad out, which is not going to happen, but if we could get rid of all that dead wood, I think I'd be so happy to give Ten Hag another go at it. But I don't want to give Ten Hag another go next season with the same squad. And I don't know what you guys think. Well, maybe I'm wrong, and that's what it's all about. I'm a wee bit pissed off when I hear people talk about Eze and this player and that player. I'm not interested in new players. I'm interested in getting our players fit, getting them out, and getting an established fucking philosophy, an established plan for the next year. So what's the point in us banning people like Eze? Eze's brilliant at Palace. But to me, he just strikes me as another one of these guys who's a fair weather player. Do Man City want him? No. Because they want players who are technically good but also hard working, and they're not trying to be Ronaldinho. Anyway, sorry for going on. Please comment, like and subscribe, and anybody who wants to get involved in this channel, please do. It's literally just a new channel, and I got a thing saying it had 10,000 views, which is nuts. I don't know who the fuck it is who's listening to me, but thank you so much. I got 24 subscribers. It's all a bit of crack, and we're all United fans, and we just want to see this club return, and I want to just build it and just get people involved and just actually learn as well myself. So peace and love, and I'll see you again on the next video.